Good morning. Had a wonderful night last night. The chalet place is the only place that's currently open for breakfast. The really good KJ's Cafe is closed on Mondays, and today's a Monday. So we're gonna head out to the chalet and go get some breakfast here. These guys will be opening up in just another 2 minutes. And now we are on our way. We're heading from Chemult to Elk Lake Resort. It's going to be about a 1 hour drive. So I'll check back in once we get up there. Alright, here we go. We are at the Elk Lake Resort. Going to disappear back into the woods, Three Sisters Wilderness. Sammy, again, thanks for coming all the way down here.
Of course.
And driving me around all the fires and stuff. So we'll get to see her again. Come hike with me and around some more fire closure areas. So thanks for helping me out again. So
of course, we're gonna get this figured out.
We'll get back on trail and continue some of the PCT that we can hike. So we'll see you back up there. So from here, we're starting out with about a 1 mile side trail to get back up to where the PCT is at. And it definitely feels good to be back in the woods and hiking. 1-0 every once in a while is good, but you definitely start to get antsy once you're taking 2 days off. But again, we got to go slow anyway to make timing for getting into Cascade Lock. So this section's just going to be really slow and steady, and lots of 0 days. The Three Sisters Wilderness. We're going to have some awesome views of the Three Sisters the next couple of days. So we'll be hiking right up around the base of them all. This is going to be an awesome section. And now we're back on the PCT. There's looking to the east, Mount Bachelor. The sisters are up that way behind the trees. There's lots of snow on them still. Oh man, part of me is like, it really sucks having to skip, but the trail's on fire, so what are you gonna do? You hike the year you were given, and all the challenges that come with it, whether it's snow or rain or fire. So this is what we gotta do. I'm imagining that the population of hikers on trail is gonna be very greatly reduced in these sections, just because everybody had their own plan for how they're gonna get around the fires. A lot of people got off to go do the Oregon Coast Trail, or they skipped up to Cascade Lock straight away, or they skipped up to Bend, just getting the Washington section done, and then they're going to come back later to do the Oregon stuff. So everybody's just skipped around all over the place. There's not really any single bubble anymore. Everybody is just everywhere. So I'm imagining probably all the way up to PCT days, Cascade Locks, I might not see many people at all. And then once I roll into Cascade Locks, it's just going to be a huge bubble of hikers again as everybody's hiking out of there. A little bit of an uphill stretch. It's getting a little rocky. That's not too bad. Hope we can get to a spot with a better break in the trees, but there's the South Sister, the big one there. And we got Middle Sister, and North Sister is off behind it somewhere out of view. Well, the first half of the day there were no mosquitoes, but now as I'm getting up to my first water source, Sister's Mirror Lake, all the mosquitoes are coming out. Starting to get occasional ones that are trying to bite me. Still not too bad yet. Here's Sister's Mirror Lake, topping up on water. Lots of mosquitoes out here, so I gotta grab and go real quick. It's just beautiful out here. Love the look of the trees. They're all covered in green lichens. There's a decent view of the South Sister. Just a beautiful little field area as we approach the sisters. This huge rock pile is really interesting. It's like a big bulldozer had just plowed it all up. I wonder how this all kind of formed and happened. I was also thinking that I've seen a lot of hikers today. I thought this would be one stretch where everybody's all scattered and separated and flipped up to different parts. I thought the trail population would be kind of slow for the next couple 100 miles, but I've already seen a dozen through hikers today. Lots of little streams we're crossing for the next few miles. There's the south sister up there. Finally getting some decent views of the middle sister. And I don't think we're going to see the north sister today. It's behind that one. I just got done loading up water at Hinton Creek, last water source for the day. And from here we got about a little over 2 miles to camp, which is about 1.5 miles further than my original intended goal. I think I'm going to push a little bit further today, a little bit further tomorrow, and that'll get me set up to get into the, I think it's the Big Lake Youth Camp. The morning of the 3rd day, I can drop in there and get some breakfast. I just kind of discovered that place. So we'll hit that up and see what that's all about. Just heard some thunder up there. Doesn't look like too big of a storm cloud or anything, just some light rain may hit us, but we're less than 1 mile to camp. So we'll get there quick and get set up. Here we are, all set up. There's a good space for a couple of tents around here. We're at the junction of another trail, Foley something. And I think all the weather is kind of passing around us, so I don't think we're going to get rained on, but I'm going to put the top on just in case. Well, I'm all settled in. Gonna have a ramen bomb for dinner. And as soon as I mention it looks like the rain's all going to pass us, I got the light pitter-patter of rain on the rain fly currently, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Tomorrow, we'll push up a few extra miles, try to get closer to the, I think it's a Big Lake Youth Camp. We'll aim for there, find out what amenities we can get. Apparently it's very hiker friendly. But that's it for tonight, so thanks for watching. I will see y'all in the morning. Good morning. Got the rain gear on for a little change of pace. We had some intermittent rain showers all night last night. Just kind of light, sprinkling. And it's still continuing into this morning. Every once in a while I get rained on just a little bit. It's really not that bad at all. But today, just from changing up distances for timing to get into the Big Lake Youth Camp area and tomorrow morning, I think today's going to be about a 21-mile day. And we have continuing around the Sisters Mountains, so we should have views of those throughout the day as well, so it'll be kind of cool. There's looking behind. That's the south sister. Lots of dark clouds. You can see it raining over there. And that big peak is just called the husband. There's the middle sister. Lots of rain clouds around. Still getting intermittent sprinkles. Can't really see the north sister yet. I think it's still behind there somewhere. It's really raining just up there. I think that's the north sister up there, that jaggedy peak. I'm now in the Obsidian limited entry area, where you have to have special extra permits if you want to do some of the extra side trails off the PCT, but everything in this area is all about obsidian, and that's what all the black layering in the rock is. It's all obsidian layers. Got some good sized snow patches just right off the trail. It's cool seeing all these pieces of obsidian just all over the side of the trail. There's this smooth volcanic glass. It looks like the weather is moving on. Skies are starting to clear. I think we're going to be good for the rest of the day, weather-wise. Well, the sun's coming out. I think this will be a good spot to take a break, try to dry some stuff out for a little bit. There's Mount Jefferson. That's inside where the next fire closure that we have to skip around is at. Right now, we are climbing through all these lava fields, lots of broken lava rock. And we got a pretty steep uphill for the next 1.5 to 2 miles or so. There's the north sister. Quite the change of scenery. Just all rocky lava flows. Well, this is the coolest part of my day. Just walking straight up this lava chute. Keep zigzagging all the way up to the pass. There's some thunder in the distance there with that cloud. Lots of rain coming down. That wispy lower band of clouds, that's all smoke from all the fires that are south of us. That's all the stuff that I'm trying to escape right now. I think we're just about at the high point of this climb. We're making our way back down. You got Mount Jefferson over there. Very pointy, prominent peak. There's looking back behind me. Nothing but dark clouds. Lots of thunder rumbling. This is the calm before the storm. And I get to walk through this cool field of flowers. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get rained on pretty good here in a few minutes. Well, the storm's all done going past. The bulk of the storm went around us and missed us. We got a little bit of rain. but a couple of good lightning strikes within half a mile. It's off over there now, dumping rain. Another stretch of burned out forest. I'm almost to the lava camp junction, which is about 0.3 down to the camp itself. And there's a lake down there, and that's going to be the last water source for the day. So I'm going to stop in there and hit that up here in a minute. And then the last 6.5 miles or so to camp. Here's our turnoff. A lava camp. About a 0.3 down here. And we'll fill up max water at the lake. And we're back on the PCT. I think I forgot to film while I was down there at the lake, but it was a pretty basic campground setup, kind of small, but they did have a bathroom down there. So I just scooped up out of the lake, filled up. We got a little bit further to a major road crossing, and then I think we got a significant uphill up and around a volcanic peak coming up. There's the sisters in some clouds. I got a feeling these boulder fields of lava are gonna last for a long time. But we are coming up on the next highway, Highway 242 and Mckenzie Pass. And there's a whole bunch of people up ahead on, looks like they built a little observation tower out of lava rocks up there. I just crossed Highway 242, Mckenzie Pass. And this is our future. Miles and miles of horrendous lava rocks. My feet are already sore. This is probably the worst section of the entire trail so far. Very slow going. Very tough on the feet and ankles. At least there's a little reprieve from the lava rocks. We're in this little forest section, doing the big uphill climb. A couple of miles, and then we'll be going down the backside a couple of miles. There's looking behind. There's the sisters. And the husband. This is the PCT. There's some hikers there ahead of me for scale. You got Belknap Crater up there. Little Belknap. The trail winds up in between the two of those and then back down the other side. Miles of lava fields still to go. And it's intermittent raining still. Looking back at the sisters, there's a whole bunch of rain coming my way. I'm right at the point where I'm in between the two Belknaps. I think we're done with the uphills. It's kind of flat for a bit, and then it drops down really steep. We're still on the lava rocks. Yeah, this is definitely the most painful section of the entire trail so far. This is terrible on my feet. I'm in a lot of pain. I think we're just about to be starting the descent on down. That next big prominent peak out there, that's Mount Washington. Man, this is just really slow going this afternoon in this lava rock roughness. We got about 1.5 miles left, all downhill. Camping down there, base of Washington somewhere. I'll see you at camp. Made it to camp. This is just shy of where I was aiming for, but I got a beautiful little spot, soft ground, right in a little grove of trees in the middle of all the burned out lava rock fields. So I was like, this will be perfect. Drying out my stuff just a little bit since the sun is out for a minute, but I'll probably get rained on throughout the night like yesterday. But time to get dinner going and get settled in the rest of the way. Well, I'm all safely tucked in and secured for the night, ready for anything. I got dinner all cooked up. There are definitely storms on the distant horizon. I don't know if we're going to get rolled over anytime soon, but maybe get some sprinkles over tonight. But I think that's it. Man, rough day. One of the roughest days we've ever had on trail. Probably the roughest. 6 miles of lava fields. It really beats my feet up. But we got through it okay. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. Short day. Rolling in for a breakfast. And then up to Santiam Pass for getting into town to Sisters, where we're going to stage for the next fire closure skip. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next one.